Yo, man, oh man, oh man. What an upset by Teofimo Lopez. Who would have thought? Who would have thought Teofimo was going to go get that upset? Not me. I'm going to be honest with you. I picked Josh Taylor by KO. I did not see any which way Teofimo was going to win this fight. I thought Teofimo was broken mentally. I saw his fight against Campa. Well, first of all, I saw his fight against Cambosos, who beat him. I was there at that fight. Then he followed it up with a loss to, with a performance against Campa. Looked suspect. Then after that, I was there live at his Sandor Martin fight. Looked suspect again. Got dropped once, possibly twice, depending if you what you thought that second knockdown was. Then I'm like, he starts saying, "Oh, do I still got it?" Just seemed like a broken man in the ring. Then saying all this wild shit on the internet. There's no way possible that me, with my conscious mind, I could have picked him. No way I was gonna pick him to win, and he did it. He did it. He is a 2-division lineal champion, beating the number one guy. Yo, he beat Lomachenko. No controversy. Nobody is saying that Loma won. You know, people may have felt like, oh, he needed to give him a rematch, but nobody felt Loma won. Then he moves up, now takes out Taylor, and in dominant fashion, clear win. Yo, bro, like, yo, I'm flabbergasted. This is what, I don't know if you ever remember when I first started my channel, like, yo, I was fucking with Teo heavy. Teo got that win. Yo, that's it. Teo from New York. He from New York again. We had taken his New York badge away. He got this win. We giving it back. Brooklyn, baby. Yo, what a win by Teofimo Lopez, man. Yo, he was just the superior athlete in there. Super fast and smooth and countering. His reflexes is on 1,000. Man, it was a beautiful performance. And yo, I shout out to Josh Taylor. Was respectful after the fight, and I felt like he gave a good account of himself. I saw somebody fucking score it 11-1 Teo. I'm like, nah. But yo, I gotta give Teo his credit. I was wrong. I underestimated you, brother. Hold on. Let me put the banner on the bottom in case y'all want to donate to the channel and support me. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I got to give credit where credit is due. My man, Teofimo Lopez, got this win. He looked fantastic, bro. Like, he looked like the Teofimo that fought Comey, the Teofimo that fought Loma, the Teofimo that fought what's his name? Diego Magdaleno. He looked that good. I thought that guy was gone. I just thought, like, when he was asking himself, do I still got it? I thought he didn't have it. I thought he was done. I'll be honest with you. Listen, I'm a man. When you a man, you can admit when you're wrong. I was wrong. Man, what a performance. Yo, with that win, he has solidified himself into the Hall of Fame at 25 years old. That is insane. And listen, I know you guys may be saying I'm feeding into the hype, maybe whatever it is you think. Yo, bro, he's the man that beat the man that beat the man that beat the man that beat the man. In 2 divisions, he accomplished that. You know? And both times he's accomplished that, he was the underdog. Yo, you gotta give him extra credit for that. Both times he wasn't supposed to win. He was supposed to lose. Everybody picked against him both times. Well, not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of people picked against him. And look at him now. 2-division lineal champion. Oh, my God. Yo, I was in the building, bro. The atmosphere was jumping. Electric. Yo, bro, there was fans there that came from fucking Scotland. There were fans there from, that were Puerto Rican, that were there for the Puerto Rican weekend, there to support Xander Zayas and other Puerto Ricans on the car. There were a bunch of Hondurans. And then there was, the boxing fan like me. I'm Dominican, but I'm a boxing fan. It was a very mixed crowd. And everybody was just passionate, and had that energy and was excited to see a great fight, man. And what a fight it was, man. I came away thoroughly impressed by Teofimo. Like, I'm not gonna take this win away from him. His resume is crazy. His resume is crazy. Like you look at who he's beat and you compare it to his contemporaries. Remember when they were doing that Four Kings? Devin Haney, Teofimo, Tank, Ryan. Listen, when people ask me who I thought was the best out of that group, I always said Teo. But then I don't know what the psychological thing. I was like, yo, Teo's gonna be one of those fighters that we're gonna look back on and be like, damn, he was a good fighter. Had he kept it all together, he would have done this, but he kind of fell apart mentally. But nah, he's proven me right. He's proven the Joel that saw him back then when I wasn't privy to these mental issues and these, problems he was having. He proved to me that Joel was right. This Joel was wrong. I picked against him because I didn't think he had it there mentally. And I didn't like his last 3 performances. I didn't like the way he fought. So whatever it is, man, it's amazing, man. He went from the highest of high beating Loma to the lowest of low of beating Kambosos. Now back to the highest of high of beating Josh Taylor. Whoa. You know what it is to have the world count you out? Where you even doubt yourself and go, damn, do I still got it? Where you reach the lowest of the low you could in your possible career, and then you go and beat the number 1 guy for the real lineal, the real championship, the Ring Magazine. Forget that it's a WBO. It was the real belt, and he got it. Man, Teofimo, man, I'm just, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Shout out to Josh Taylor. He came to fight. And he was just the inferior athlete. Teofimo was the superior athlete in there. He was very quick on his feet, very jumpy on his feet. He had great reflexes. Come back, do all that, and come to the body, spinning him around, and at times. Early in the fight specifically, Josh Taylor was roughing him up on the inside. And I was like, either 2 things are going to happen. This is going to turn into an inside fight and Josh is going to dominate him just off how the fight was playing out. Or Teo's going to be having success. But that inside fighting that Josh Taylor is going to, inside where he was pushing him and mugging him on the ropes, I thought that was going to tire Teo out. And then maybe Taylor comes on late. But nah, man. Yo, this was an impressive performance. And you know what's crazy about the scorecards? 2 of the judges had it 115, 113, meaning 7-5. Teofimo clearly won that last round, right? So if he loses that last round, yo, the fight's a draw. So that's what you call a clutch performance, and that's twice he does it in the 12th round. Now I know he was ahead on the scorecards on the Loma fight. But many observers watching the fight was like, whoever wins his round wins the fight. And he clearly won that round. And now, this one actually on the scorecards, he needed the 12th round or the fight would have been a draw. And he pulled it out. Man, the guy got the clutch gene. He got everything in him, man. I'm impressed, man. I don't even know. Where does he go from here? Does he fight Devin Haney, who just beat Loma? Moving up, I think that's a great move for him. If Loma moves up, that's his man. Loma. If Devin moves up, that's his mandatory because the WBO they have something with the champion of the previous division when he moves up is the mandatory for the current champion. So that's his mandatory. But there's ways around mandatories. Maybe he fights Jose Ramirez. I don't know. That's a good fight. I don't know. Does he fight Arnold Barboza? I don't know where he goes. I would like to see the Devin Haney fight. I'll be honest with you. He's coming off beating a common opponent that you have. Didn't beat him as well as you. I actually thought Loma won 7-5 in that fight. But I think that's the fight to be made. I really think. And I do think that's the perfect good guy versus bad guy. Josh, excuse me, Teofimo is the quintessential bad guy. Talks bad, curses, talks about killing people, and says these wild comments. And Devin Haney's a good kid, kind of like alhamdulillah, he's very religious with his Muslim religion. Doesn't really curse. Is a role, he's a good role model. He's a good kid. Devin Haney is. So I think that's the fight to be made. To be honest with you, that's the fight to maybe. Yeah. Sanchez, I see you in there talking about Tank versus Lopez is a mega fight. I don't think it's a mega fight, but I do think it's a big fight. Unfortunately, they're both on different sides of the street. That's why I'm bringing up. That's why I brought up Ramirez. That's why I brought up Haney. That's why I brought up Barboza. I think those are the fights to make. And the fight I really want to see out of those three is Devin Haney, man. Let's get these American guys going. Let's get these four kings we was all talking about. Let's get these four kings in the mix. All right, we already got Tank Ryan. What about the other half? Let's get Teo Haney. Let's see who's the best on that side. And then maybe the winner of that could be like, hey, listen, you took care of Ryan. That was one of the four kings. I took care of Haney or Teo, whichever one wins. Could say, let's say Teo wins. I took care of Haney. Let's me and you go now. We the four kings, right? No, let's see who's the one king. And what an explosive fight a fight with Tank Davis and Teofimo would be. That would be an explosive, athletic fight. Tank has great footwork. Teo, obviously, he's had great performances against his best moments have been against against Southpaws. His best moment was against Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. So his third biggest moment could be against another Southpaw if that fight happens. Man, Teofimo, I hope he can get it together on the outside of the ring. It worries me a lot of times with the things he say. I'm not a big fan of the I'm gonna kill you shit. I didn't really criticize it too much because I understand there's some fighters who need to get to that mentality. But when he was talking about the race stuff, like I feel like that could affect him, promotionally wise and all that stuff. So I don't want I want him to get shit together. I want him to come out with a statement and be like, yo, I apologize for the black stuff. My bad. I was going through a bad moment. And now that I'm champion, I'm going to try to behave as best as possible because, I have to understand I'm a role model and whatever. He could keep his villain role, talking shit. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to knock you out and curse and all that. And not that I'm necessarily condoning it. I'm just saying I understand that there's a part of boxing that this fight is like that are real aggressive and talk crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm just like, I wish every single person who's watching this live right now was at the fight, man. Like, y'all don't understand how the energy was. Talk to anybody who was there live and ask them, how was the energy? It was crazy. It was intense, man. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'm so glad I went. And you know what? I wasn't even going to go. I was like, the ticket's too expensive. This, that. And Edison Garcia, dime a ver, ¿qué lo que? La otra mitad. Oye, loco, dime, yo te mando el link, cualquier cosa. Aunque tú sabes, tenemos el programa mañana, pero yo te mando el link. Says Lopez a free agent as of now. I think you never know any fight is possible. I don't think he's a free agent, man. Top Rank ain't letting him go. They don't give him a shot. I think number one guy at 140 and not have a contract with him. I don't think that's true. I'll be honest with you. I don't think that's true. Hold on 1 second. Says the number of attempts. It was a complete sellout. No quedó ni un boleto. Un boleto, digo. La esquina dominicana after dark. He's got one more year with Top Rank. Okay, there you go. No excuse why we can't get that Haney fight. You got one more year, man. I know Haney's a free agent. No reason why Haney can't sign a 2-3 fight deal with Top Rank or even a 1-fight deal with Top Rank. And let's see it, man. Let's see it. Let's get these young guys in, man. Both in their mid-20s. Like we getting this big Spence Crawford fight, right? Let's be honest. That last fight, like this fight is happening like 3-4 years later than we would have wanted it, ideally. Oh, maybe it's a bigger fight now, whatever. I'm talking about when, as a hardcore fan, you wanted to see this fight. It's happening 2-3 years too late. Same thing is let's not let the same shit happen. Yo, the fight to make right now is Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. That's the fight I want to see, man. Let's make it happen. Let's speak that into existence. Guys, tweet at Bob Arum, tweet at Devin Haney, tweet at Todd DeBuff and Bruce Trampler and Carl Moretti, and hit these people up and tell them, hey, man, I'm a boxing hardcore, and that's the fight I want to see next. I do not want to see Teofimo versus Arnold Barboza. I'm sorry. I don't want to see it. Jose Ramirez, I wouldn't be mad at it. Like, I wouldn't be, like, super mad at it. But it's not a fight I want. It's not a fight I want. I'll be honest with you. No. Yeah. Let's talk about it tomorrow so we can hit it. All right, yeah. Hablamos mañana entonces. Tato. Mañana a las 12. Yo, tomorrow, I'll be talking about this in Spanish, but I had to go live now. I needed to do a Broadway after dark, man. Every now and then, I don't do them often. Every now and then, I do a Broadway after dark. And this was a moment I had to, man. I had to. Make sure y'all hit that fucking like button, by the way. Y'all disrespecting me. You watching this shit right now? Y'all disrespecting me. Hit the like button. Hit that like button, man. Let me see. Devin Haney can't take the power that Lopez got, especially if he runs into Gordo. Yeah, man. That dude is nice, man. What I saw today, man, was not the Tio I saw against Sandor Martin. I was there already at the fight. I was there at the fight with Cambosos. I actually thought he had a dumb game plan, but I thought he fought well, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't think that he was fucking in there looking talentless. He just had a stupid game plan. I was there at the Sandor Martin fight. Kind of looked off, kind of looked like he couldn't adjust to what Sandor Martin was getting. He couldn't cut the ring off, and he was getting a little impatient at times. And you know, I don't know. But then this fight, he showed me like, yo, he put everything together. He boxed. He fought well. He landed hard punches. He got hit with a couple good body shots, couple good shots to the head, got cut. You know what I'm saying? He went through some adversity in this fight. And he pulled it off. Can you believe it? Can you fucking believe it, man? Yo, man, like, I'm still riding this high. If you are boxing hardcore, there's no way you saw this fight and you're not like, you wasn't at the edge of your seat. You wasn't like, wow, this kid is really going to pull it off. And he did. He did it. What's Disney couldn't write a better story than this. Let's see how it ends, man. Let's see how it ends. Yo, guys, I'm gonna put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to call in, man. I know some of y'all want to call in, talk to Broadway, you know what I'm saying, and have a chat with me, man. Definitely, link is in the chat, man. Click that link, holla at me, man, for real. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try to pin the link to the chat. By the way, I seen it before. Yes, I did see him saying he's gonna retire like that. I don't believe it. He's not retiring. All right, guys. A lot of times fighters are real emotional after a fight, especially a big win like this. Like, you gotta remember, he's coming from the bottom to win and be now at the top. Now he's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna retire. A lot of fighters do that. I will trust me. He's not retiring. Maybe he'll retire, take a year off, like something like that, but he'll be back. He's not retiring. So I'm not gonna entertain that. That's not gonna be a talking point. Yeah, we're not talking about that right now. He just won. He just won a great fight against a great fighter, the number one guy, the guy who beat Regis Prograis, beat Jose Ramirez, beat Ivan Baranchik. He beat Jack Catterall, but I don't know if he beat Jack Catterall, but beat Jack Catterall. And now clearly Teofimo just walks in the ring and dominates him and takes his lineal status away from him. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Ari, de lo mío. What's going on, my brother?
What's happening, man? How's it going?
Yo, bro, it's going great. I just came from that fight. It's going great. Bro, them tickets were expensive. They you should have fucking paid the expensive shit. It was worth it, man. It really, really was.
Um, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't go. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Yo, I
Um,
listen. My brother was the one, yo, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I was like, he bought the tickets and was like, yo, listen, if you like when we get close to the fight, if you don't want to go, I'll just go with my girl. If you change, if you do want to go, just give me the money. And then I was like, all right. So I ended up deciding, like, yeah, I do want to go. So I paid him the money. And on the way back home, I was like, yo, bro, thank you so much for doing that. Thank you. Yo, bro, I just witnessed history. This is history. Yo, to me, he punched himself in the Hall of Fame with that win. Call me crazy. Call me living in the moment. I know what the fuck I saw in there.
I didn't watch the undercard match. I watched the Xander Zayas fight, and I watched the Teofimo fight. Teofimo fucking impressed the fuck out of me, bro. Like I didn't think he had it in him. I've seen him put a great performance versus Lomachenko, but this completely raises his level to a whole, like he just raised his level to a whole different level. I think that Teofimo is a type of fighter that raises to the level of his opposition. And the two performances at 140 that had me like, oh, he's washed or he's not good at 140. Um, I think maybe he didn't take those opponents serious. I don't know what it was. Not making excuses for him, but this shows me that he got balls, he got heart, he's a dog, and he completely outclassed Josh Taylor. Um, I had it like fucking 10-2, 9-3 at worst.
Nah,
Like it wasn't even. It was like it was a good fight, but it wasn't competitive. It was like Teofimo won, in my opinion, 9 convincing rounds and completely outclassed. Like he was sharper, he was faster, he was stronger.
he was
He
the
was
better
hurting
athlete.
Josh Taylor.
Absolutely the better athlete in there.
He was definitely the better athlete. He boxed greatly, and yeah, man, shout out to him. I think this really um puts him up there, man. Best fucking. I think it's the best performance that so far this year.
100%. I can't think of. Look, you gotta like when you score upsets, it adds to the win. When I hear somebody, I see Jesus M saying no Hall of Fame. Come on. The reason why I say yes is one, he's two division lineal. That you Google how many two division lineal champions they are, and tell me which ones are Hall of Famers and which ones are not. I guarantee you that all of them are. All right, so that's just one. Then you got to add the like, yo, when you get upset wins, it adds to the win. You wasn't supposed to beat Loma. You wasn't supposed to beat Josh Taylor. Both times that it was the number one guy, and you upset both and clear victories on both of them. No controversy. Yo, bro, that's a Hall of Famer to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody tells me.
And listen, and I picked Teofimo to be Loma. I
Me
picked up
too. Me too.
and made a little bit of money.
Me too.
But tonight, I didn't fucking pick him to be Josh Taylor. I didn't. I thought he was gonna get beaten, stopped, and
Me
he
too. I
completely
thought he was gonna
fucking.
get knocked out just because of not because of the talent. I knew he was talented. Yo, mentally it worried me. Oh, do I still got it? Do I still got it? I'm like, fucking Taylor will make you question your fucking life. Forget your career, your fucking life. How good he is and how hard he is. And you know how and I was just like, yo, nah, you do got it. Like he proved to me and himself, yo, he does got it. I'm impressed, man. I had so much fun there. It was like the energy was there. The crowd was amazing.
Yeah, but yeah, I just like I said, I just wanted to jump on to say, man, Teofimo really impressed me. Shout out to him, man. Fuck, he proved me wrong. He fucking did his thing. And yeah, man, I think I would love to see him versus Haney. Um, let's see it. That's all I always say.
Let's
Let's
see it,
see it.
man. Let's make it next. Fuck,
Let's see
yo,
it. Why
no
not?
more marinating. Y'all both coming off big wins. Make it next.
And
No,
with that performance, I think he fucking knocks Haney out. Like yo, like I was that impressed.
yo,
Like fuck, man,
I don't,
that was some solid shit.
I need to see it. I need to see it, bro. I need to see that fight. And whether it's in Vegas, whether it's in New York, whether it's in Texas or California, I will be there. I don't care if
Nah,
I have to buy a media
you gotta
pass.
do it in New York. You gotta do it in New York at the big theater. You gotta do it
I
at
agree.
the
I
big arena.
agree. But if I have to travel, I will. If I have to travel, I will. I want to see that fight that bad. I need to be there live. I cannot watch that on TV. Sorry, I cannot. I need to be
Yeah,
there.
I hear you, man. But listen, I'm gonna get out of here, man. But shout
Yeah,
out to him, man. He impressed me. He fucking surprised me. He proved me wrong. And yeah, man, I think he's just that type of fighter that elevates to the moment. And
yeah.
he needs that doubt. He needs people to be against him. He needs that doubt. Like people, okay, you're supposed to lose this fight. He needs that shit to fucking
I guess so. He rises to the occasion,
to the occasion. That's what I'm saying.
and with Haney, there's gonna is like people gonna look at that as a 50-50 fight, and people gonna be betting against him, and there's people gonna be betting for him. That's a fight, another fight that he'll fucking move. If that's the type of fighter he is, he'll have to raise to the occasion because that's a big event. That's a big fight. That's a legacy fight. And if he beats him, it'll only add to his fucking his Hall of Fame resume. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but man, listen, shout out to you. Thank you, and I hit you up tomorrow. We'll talk tomorrow.
Nah, for sure. Hit me up tomorrow. I'll stay on, man. Yo, anybody else wants to call in, man? The link is pinned to the top of the chat, man. I know a lot of us don't have friends that are hardcores, and we want to talk boxing, and y'all can't find somebody to really break down fights like this. Call in, man. I'm your boy. And while you at it, hit that like and subscribe button, and also either Cash App or Zelle me to donate to the channel. $ Joel City or Zelle me Broadway Joel at yahoo.com. One of the two. But yeah, man. Man, I'm riding a high, bro. I'm riding a high. I had a great time over there. I want to touch on the undercard, man. Yeah, I'm Xander Zayas has really failed to move me. Like he hasn't impressed me yet. Like he I know he's only 20 years old, so I'm hesitant to like really criticize him like that. But he just I don't see him as like an elite prospect or somebody I gotta be on the lookout for. To be fair, again, he's only 20 and he is getting a lot of experience. So by the time he's 24, he's gonna have a lot more experience than the average 24-year-old. So my opinion on him could change in 3-4 years. So I'm not totally writing him off. But if you was to like, put a gun to my head and go, hey man, you have to pick today. Is he a good prospect or not? I'm gonna be like, I'm not moved by him. Like, I'm gonna go on the no side. I just don't think he punches enough. He doesn't quite sit down on his punches either, and that has nothing to do with the age. That has to do more with his trainer. I think he needs to sit down on his punches a little bit more, punching combinations, maybe get a little bit more crafty. But just he has things to work on technique wise that I don't like. And until he changes his trainer or make his own adjustments, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be buying any more Xander stock. You know what I'm saying? Again, not criticizing the kid. He's only 20 years old. Again, can't write people off at 20. like come on. Like that's not what we're doing here. I'm just saying, if you made me pick today, is he gonna be a future, big champ? Well, maybe world champion. They could find him a belt, but like, oh, this future great. No. I will bet against that. He's this future unified, undisputed champion. I would bet against it. Yeah, but yeah. But moving on with that, who do you guys want to see Tio? I want to see Tio against Haney. That's who I want. Who do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see him against Tio against Haney, or do you guys rather see him against Ramirez? I wish Regis was on Top Rank. That would have been nice. Or I wish Subriel Matias would have been on Top Rank. Rolly, I honestly, although he has a belt, I really don't care to see that fight. So, like, I'm all right with him being on PBC. Right? Like whatever. Fuck Rolly. Like that dude ain't that good. Um, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So we got somebody here. My man says Chris Martinez says he wants to see Tio versus Pro Grace. My man OTRM says Regis versus Tio. So it's the same thing. Two people want Regis. Tio versus Ramirez. Okay. And yeah, no, I so 2 out of 3 people has said they want to see him against Ramirez. I mean Pro Grace. Again, I'm picking Haney, man. That's the big fight. Haney just came off a $3 million gate against Lomachenko, a common opponent with him on a pay-per-view. Come on, let's keep the buzz going. Let's keep the excitement going. Like, come on, let's go. Let's not quit. Let's not quit. All right, somebody said they want to see him against Tank Davis. Okay, Tank Davis. I want to see Haney get another fight at 140 first. Okay, I understand that. My man Angel Perez says he wants to see Haney versus Tio. Okay. Oh, my man Luis Cava says I want him to avenge his loss to Cambosos. I mean, Cambosos are 135 though. I mean, if he were to move up, I guess that would be. I'm all right on that fight. To be honest with you, I'm okay on that fight. Like if I didn't get that fight, Cambosos versus Tio, like ever, I'll be okay with it. Like I understood what happened. Like he fought a horrible game plan, and this guy had the greatest performance of his career. It was kind of like 2 things happen at the same time. I'm okay if I never get that fight. Like if fucking Teofimo campaigns at 140, eventually moves to 147, and then Cambosos campaigns at 135, and then when he moves up to 140, Tio's already at 47. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. I'm all right. Damn, no way. I think Tio's not fighting unless he's touching 7+ million at least. Yo, bro, you know how many people are getting paid 7+ million in boxing? That's not a heavyweight. There's very few people that are getting paid $7+ million. It's probably Tank, Canelo. I'm talking about not heavyweight. Canelo. Ryan might have made that for Ryan might have made that for the Tank fight, but he hasn't made that, not making that consistently. So I'm not going to count him. I know, like the same thing. Plant made 10 million against Canelo, but that he ain't make that on a consistent. He just made that on one fight. So those are probably the only 2 fighters under heavyweight that are making $7+ million. No way. Tio versus Haney is next. Bill wants that fight. Yeah, no, but you can want to fight all you want, but if your promoter or your manager or the network don't want it, then it won't happen. Yeah, Lopez Sr. said he wants 20 million to fight Devin Haney. You crazy, man. That shit ain't happening. But you that shit ain't happening, man. That shit ain't. I'm not even gonna address that. It's nobody's getting paid 20. Both their purses combined won't equal to $20 million. That'll probably be a fight that each makes $4 to $5 million. And that's a lot of fucking money, but it's not $20 million. No way. Oh yeah, Spence. Yes. Spence is probably making 7+ per fight. Yeah, but it's not many. It's not many, man. It's not many. Let me see. My man says, Senior smoking on that Zaza. Sí, mi pronóstico falló, sí. Fallado. I don't know, man. Lopez, pay-per-view fighter. Honestly, you need a dance partner. You need a dance partner to be a pay-per-view fighter. And I think Tio needs a dance partner. I'm not saying that, who's a pay-per-view fighter? Tank. Tank fought Hector Luis Garcia on a pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? If Tio fights Barboza, let's just say that's not a pay-per-view fight, right? So he's not quite a pay-per-view fighter. But if he was to fight Haney, I mean, the Haney numbers didn't really do good. They did 150,000, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. No, if he fights Tank Davis, yeah, it'll be on pay-per-view, but it will be on pay-per-view because it's fighting Tank. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Jaime Munguia, the biggest duck in boxing, was getting roughed up, touched up, and beaten by Deverenchenko. I was watching that fight on my phone at the fight, and I ain't score the fight, but I'm surprised that Jaime Munguia got the decision. I felt like Deverenchenko was clearly landing the harder, crisper punches. He was pushing them. He was pressuring them. He was surprisingly slick and smooth where he was moving his head. Like, I really like Deverenchenko's performance. Deverenchenko showed me something that a lot of motherfuckers didn't have. If Adames was in the ring, that night, he would have fucking knocked out Jaime Munguia cold. And by the way, I told y'all Munguia ain't getting no fucking stoppage. I knew he was going to win. I knew he was going to get the decision, but he ain't getting no damn stoppage. Tell me Triple G and Adames and Jacobs and Charlo couldn't knock him out, and Munguia is? Get out of here, man. You guys bugging out. Yeah, Victor Santillán, he fighting in the morning. It's gonna be probably like 6 in the morning here. When he fighting, but I can't find the stream. I don't know. Hell no. You know damn well call Jaime Munguia the biggest duck in boxing. Don't want nothing with Adames. You crazy? Adames will fucking crush him. Adames will hurt him bad. He'll knock him out probably in 7, 6. Like, you crazy. Listen, that dude fights too reckless for a puncher like Adames. And Adames, he's very heavy-handed and explosive too. He comes and you want to no way, bro. And that's why he ducked. That's why he ducked him because he knew he can't beat him. Because if you beat him, you beat him, you take that interim belt. Oh, now you're the mandatory for Charlo. Now, if the networks are giving you problems, all right, let's go to purse bid. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. He knows where to fucking climb, what tree to climb up and play on. Nah, he ain't coming up. He ain't fucking with no damn Carlos Adames. I can guarantee you that. Carlos Adames will fucking crush his jaw. I guarantee you he'll leave with at least 1 or 2 broken bones. And that's a fight I'm willing to bet whatever the odds are on FanDuel. I'm throwing a stack on him. I'm throwing a stack on Adames. And I'm not even a gambler like that. I really don't gamble. But Adames will knock him out. I have no doubt in my mind Adames will knock him out. For real. Thoughts on Omar Rosario? Omar Rosario, I found his style entertaining, but he don't got no pop, man. He was landing punches. Wasn't really I don't know. That was actually a fun fight between him and Giancarlo Rivera. That was a fun fight, but he don't got no pop in them gloves. I don't think I'm not too high on him, to be honest with you. But yeah. Berlanga versus Munguia, I'm good on that. He needs to see Adames first. The thing is, both of them know not to fuck with Adames. You crazy? I mean, that honestly, I think Munguia's next fight is gonna be Beck the Bully, the guy who just fought Rosado on the Ryan Tank undercard. That dude, I think that's Munguia's next fight. But yeah, Berlanga Munguia, I don't know, man. That's not you see, even me just thinking about that fight, I'm like, I don't know. Like you said, I'm good on that. Go see Adames, man. Go see Adames. Let Adames get that name on his resume where he'd be like, yo, I'm the one who knocked him off. But they would never do that. They scared. They running scared. Biggest duck in boxing. And don't make me start mentioning the names he ducking. I'll be here all fucking night. It's already 2:40 in the morning here. I'm over here. This Broadway after dark. Y'all got a different Broadway. When it's after dark, it's different, man. It's different. By the way, Cash App and the Zelle running through the bottom of the screen. Hit the like and subscribe button. Anyways, yo, if Canelo fights Edgar Berlanga, excuse me, guys. By the way, link is pinned to the top of the chat if anybody wants to call in and ask a question or anything. Shout out to Kareem Boxing News. What's going on? What it do, man? Uh, if Canelo Alvarez fights Edgar Berlanga next, that would be a fucking disgrace to boxing. It would be. I'll be sorely disappointed in Canelo when he has the opportunity to fight David Benavidez for the biggest money. That's the biggest money fight. He's your mandatory, and he's the number one contender. That's the fight the fans want next. Carlos Montes, de lo mío. Whoa, not de lo mío, but de lo mío anyways. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, brother?
How excited are you? I know you were a big Tio fan. How excited are you?
I've been waiting for this shit since the fucking Lomachenko fight, bro. You have no idea how fucking happy I am, bro. The same feeling of hype I felt when he beat Lomachenko, bro. Bro, I was literally screaming every single round, bro. Bro, I honestly feel like he could have knocked him out, bro. That's the only thing that made me upset.
I felt like he didn't press. At times he would hurt him, but he was cautious. Like, nah, this is still a dangerous fight. I felt like he should have went in for the kill.
Yeah, bro. He hurt him like several different times, bro. Like, and at no point was Teofimo like hurt or in danger, which is like the best part.
Yeah, man. It was definitely dope as shit, man.
In my opinion, that was a better performance than Lomachenko.
It was for sure, for sure. It's not even a question in my mind. It's like, I probably scored it the same. I scored Tio Loma 8-4, but I was scoring the fight.
Yeah.
And at some point I was like, fuck it. I just
no. After 5 rounds, I was like, yeah, I ain't even scoring this shit no more. But from what I'm seeing, it was like 9-3.
I think I had it 4-3 after 7. So I had given Josh Ellett 3 rounds. Maybe I gave him another one. So the scores might have been the same, but it was just a different performance, man. It was clear. It was like
it was Teofimo, yeah.
Yeah, man, and he was hurting him, and I was surprised. I'm like, yo, because when I was watching him, and I don't know how he looked on TV because I was at the fight.
Oh, he was fucking him up.
Like, yo, Josh Taylor looked way bigger than Tio.
Yeah.
Yo, when Tio walking him down at moments, boxing him at moments, just fighting him on the inside at moments, I'm like, yo, what is going on? Oh, man, I can't wait to watch this fight on TV.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm going to rewatch that.
Yeah. Hold on. Ramón Medina, Yamén Ortiz faltó de peso, no hizo el peso, entonces la pelea de él fue cancelada. Eso fue lo que pasó con Yamén Ortiz.
Hey, what do you want to see next for him, bro?
I want to see fight Devin Haney, man.
Yeah, me too. That would be a good fight. I feel like, honestly, not just being biased, but I feel like he could beat Devin Haney after that performance, bro.
Hey, man, that's not a bad take. Cholo Trucker, what's going on, brother?
Joel, what's good with you, big dog? Been a fan of yours for a minute, Holmes.
Oh, I appreciate you, man. I don't think we ever spoke or seen you in the chat, man. But shout out to you, brother. Thank you.
No, I've been in the chat, but this is my first time on, man. So
okay. What you thought about the fight tonight, man? Are you a Tio fan or are you a Taylor fan? Talk to me.
Okay. First of all, I just finished watching the Tio and Taylor fight because I was actually at the Munguia Derenchenko fight.
Okay, that was a war.
That was a good ass fight.
Let me tell you guys something, man. I honestly, man, was questioning if I made a mistake and said, you know what, I'd rather probably stay home and barbecue and watch the Tio Lopez fight and the Derenchenko Munguia fight, as opposed to going to the fight and missing the Lopez and Taylor fight, right? But no, man, it was a great atmosphere, great fight, and honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't want to change the subject to another fight, but in all reality, I thought Derenchenko won the fight.
I didn't score it, but off an eyeball, I would agree. Just off just seeing how the fight went, I felt like Derenchenko definitely roughed him up a lot more than Munguia roughed him up. But this isn't the first time Munguia gets a favorable decision. Now he also was Dennis Hogan got another favorable decision. That fight was in Mexico. To beat that dude, you got to knock him out, man. You got to knock him out. And I think Carlos Adames is the guy for it.
Yeah, I was just about to say, bro, stay him the fuck away from Adames, bro.
Yeah,
If Darianchenko was hurting him,
yeah.
Adames would knock him the fuck out. Bro.
Adames will break his fucking jaw. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Look, not just Adames, but so many other fighters.
I agree. I
Yeah.
think Triple G knocks him out too. I think Triple G knocks him out.
It only really takes a mediocre fighter to beat him. In all reality, man. But it's gonna take somebody with power because they're not gonna get a decision over him. But getting to the back to the subject where you guys were talking about Lopez Taylor, I just finished watching it. Look, man, gotta give it up to Lopez.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you know, the guy, he's going through a lot of things mentally. That's no secret. It's all out there. I personally, man, I still think the kid really needs a little bit more guidance. I don't want to be, getting into his family's business, but the family is really putting it out there on what's going on with him, and Pops, I don't think is really helping, homie.
Honestly, I can't say it's not working because look, he just won and look at the performance he had. I'm done. I'm done trying to predict fights based off what I see like mentally. Like I thought he was gonna get knocked out. I thought he wasn't ready. I thought he wasn't focused. And look, not only did he win, is how he won. Like, he won dominant. He in a dominant fashion. He won clearly. Like you ain't hear Josh Taylor afterwards saying like, "Damn, it was a close fight. I thought I won." He was like, "Nah, the better man won." He did his thing. And shout out to Josh Taylor for being a good sport afterwards, because things got real personal at the press conference and mad other interviews. Like shit got mad disrespectful to where you want to kill him and this wild shit. Shout out to Josh Taylor to being like, "Yo, the better man won, man." You know what I'm saying?
But hold on. Can we just talk about how fucking wild it is that if Josh Taylor had won that 12th round, it would have been a draw?
Yeah, that shit was wild,
bro.
That shit was wild.
Even if Teofimo just rested that 12th round, because I even said like, "Yo, Teofimo, like, just take this 12th round off, bro. You don't need to prove nothing. You won the fight by far at this point." The fact that those fucking judges had it 115 to 113, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. That was like, in my opinion, that was 9-3, maybe 8-4, but 5 rounds is kind of pushing it, buddy.
Well, let me say this. I didn't say that Teo's dad is not working. I said I don't think it's helping. Teo, I think, he is very athletic, man, and I think
that dude is very athletic.
Yes, and I think he can be an elite fighter. I'm just saying I don't think Pops is really helping. Whether it's working or not, that's another story. But I don't think it's helping. Now those scorecards. Rumor is, and I've been trying to look into it, but this is Teo's last fight with Top Rank.
I don't believe it. He said that, but I don't believe it.
It could be, and look, he had that, and they showed it. He had that interview with Mark Kriegel where he's talking smack about the commentators at ESPN. And where his dad comes in and interrupts him and says, "Hey, leave it alone," and everything like that. We cannot say that there's not a little bit of bias when it comes to boxing. It could be that it was just kind of pushed for Taylor to win if Teo is over there talking smack about Top Rank and looking to leave. That could be one of the things, but nonetheless, man, look, the kid went in there, he fought his heart out, and I'm glad he won. I really am, man.
It was the best thing for boxing, bro. It was the best thing for boxing, because now had Taylor won, it would have been like, "Oh, everybody expected that. Who does he fight next?" And Taylor's like not really a big name. Not even in the UK, he's a big name. Now with Teo winning, now the division is exciting. Like, yo, you imagine him and Haney, the trash talking between Bill Haney and Teofimo Sr., the trash talking between Teofimo Jr. and Devin Haney, and the back and forth, the history, how the whole undisputed that they were arguing if he was undisputed or that WBC belt was real and this and that. And now it's like, yo, you know what? We never settled it at 135. We're gonna settle it at 140. Let's go. I need that to be right now. I you know, some people saying like, yo, they want to see Haney one fight at 140 just to adjust. I need it next. Like, I'm hungry for that fight. That's the fight I want most right now.
I don't want to sound like a hater, but I've been waiting to see Devin Haney get his shit fucking knocked out for a while now. And I want Teofimo to be that guy, bro. I want it to be him.
Yeah, no. Hey, listen, man. I'm not gonna sit here and say that he can't do it. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and say, yo, that's not like a real fucking possibility.
Yeah, we'll see, bro. Because Haney's a beast too. Like, even though I don't really like him that much, like I gotta give him his props. He is very good.
That jab, and his feet will be interesting to see how Teo deals with it.
Yeah,
but Haney does fade a little bit in the last couple rounds, and we've seen Teofimo now twice really turn up in the 12th round to solidify a win. And hey, man, that makes for an interesting fight, man. You're asking me what's the next fight I want to see Teofimo in with. Next is Devin Haney. Again,
and
you got to add. Look, you got to add to the context that they're one of the four kings. You get what I'm saying? And I know that sounds gimmicky, but yeah, whatever. It's gimmicky, but fuck it. They were named that. All right, let's figure it out. Which one of these two deserve to take a next step as to who's the best in the four kings? And then the winner could face Tank, who fought Ryan, and it's clearly now the I guess the better fighter out of those two. All right, now boom, and then we'll get a Lopez Tank. I think that's the best route we can go, man. For real, I really do.
Look, everything you're saying is everything I want to see, but in all reality, all these guys from 135 that moved up to 140, the Teofimo Lopez, the Ryan Garcias, possibly Devin Haney, we still don't know. I think it's a race, all of them, a race to get in there with Rolly Romero so they could get a title. Because once they got a title, now they have a little bit of pull at 140. So, and they all know that's an easy win. So I don't think we're going to see Teo versus Haney at 140. There's really nothing there. I mean, for boxing fans, yeah, there's something there, but there's no title. But I think it's a race on who could get the Rolly fight so we could beat them, get the strap, and now I'm a champion, homie. Now I got a little bit of pull. We're at 140, and I'm one of the big dogs.
Now, the thing is with the Rolly situation, he got a wild situation where he has the mandatory and O'Hara Davies, Puello's champion in recess. He's appealing. We'll see. What's the status of that? Then we got the Kenneth Sims, who just won an eliminator with Akhmadov. So that mandatory position is gonna impede him from getting the fight. Hold on, let me introduce somebody. Ramon Medina, ¿qué lo que? What's going on, bro?
¿Me escuchas?
Sí, te escucho.
¿Cómo estás, mi hermano?
Todo bien, ¿qué lo que?
Bien, escúchame que el inglés mío no es perfecto, pero te voy a hacer una preguntita solo en español rápido.
Tato.
¿Tú viste la pelea de Jaime Munguía?
Sí, yo la vi. Llegué a ver.
¿Tú viste lo que Caballo le hizo a Levchenko?
Sí, claro.
¿Qué tú piensas si Munguía se enfrenta a Caballo? ¿Qué le puedes hacer?
Oye, Caballo le rompe la mandíbula. Caballo lo explota. No, yo no tengo ni una duda ni 1% de duda que quién gana esa pelea. No tengo ni 1% que quién gana esa pelea.
Yo le dije a un pana mío, ¿tú te acuerdas la WWF cuando peleaba Undertaker? Sí. Que clavaba a la gente de cabeza. Así mismo le va a hacer Caballo.
el Tombstone.
El Tombstone, sí, así mismo.
Yes. Con razón, Munguía lo está evadiendo de la 154, mi hermano.
No, es que no quiere pelear con él, no quiere. Oye, pero como te digo, yo apuesto con quien sea y la cantidad que ellos quieran que Adame le gana. Adame lo mata. Yo estoy 100%, no tengo ni 1% de duda.
Es que todo el mundo está evitando al caballo en la 160. Y no tanto Munguía. Tú no ves que Charlo anda huyendo hace mucho. El mismo Anincaluli tampoco lo ha querido enfrentar. Y el caballo lo ha retado por Twitter. De todas formas lo ha retado y ninguno quiere pelear. Porque ellos saben.
Es que la política del boxeo.
La buena pelea para Munguía es Edgar Berlanga.
Yo pienso que Munguía se gana Berlanga.
Puede ser, pero no estoy claro en eso.
Pero Munguía siempre ha estado pidiendo a Golovkin que esto. Yo siento que Golovkin, con todo y su edad, a Munguía ahora mismo lo revienta en 2 pedazos.
Yo también. Yo creo que lo noquea.
Ya lo sabes.
Oh, se lo chinga. Sí. Se lo chinga el Triple G a Munguía.
Yo siento que Derevyanchenko, para la juventud que tiene Munguía y supuestamente de que la superestrella que lo quieren poner, hoy Derevyanchenko le dio demasiado golpe a Munguía.
Es que tú no puedes coger un golpe así con alguien que pega duro. Por eso yo digo que Gennady Golovkin lo noquea, igual como Carlos Adame, igual como Charlo. Los tres lo noquean.
Y tú sabes que salvó a Munguía hoy. Yo pienso que Munguía lo salvó la caída de Derevyanchenko al final.
Sí.
Lo salvó más porque la pelea estaba bien pareja, mi hermano.
¿Cómo era la carta?
La pelea pasó 115-113, los jueces la dieron.
Diablo.
Y entonces Derevyanchenko cayó en el 12, creo, por un golpe al cuerpo. Yo creo que, y tú sabes que estaban peleando en la casa de Munguía. O sea que si esa tarjeta terminaron 115-113 con una caída y en la casa de Munguía, yo pienso que Munguía podía haber perdido esa pelea si Derevyanchenko no cae.
Diablo, pero Cholo, tú que estabas allá, háblame de la vibra de allá, cómo estaba la pelea, cómo estaba la vibra allá.
No, pues era puro mexicano, toda la raza allí, puro mexicano. Había un poquito de los Ukrainians, pero no era por raza. Todos están diciendo, ¿sabes qué? Sí ganó ese round el Munguía. Y yo estaba diciendo, no, raza, no ganó este round. Sí estaba un poquito cerquitas, pero no ganó este round, man. Estaba el de Derevyanchenko. Qué buena pelea y qué guerrero es el Derevyanchenko. Y para mí, ganó el Derevyanchenko.
Oye, pero
sí, hasta que lo tumbó en el 12 round. Para mí, todavía que lo tumbó, todavía ganó el Derevyanchenko.
Yo estoy de acuerdo, yo estoy viendo la carta, era 113, 114 2 veces y 112 a 115 una vez. Entonces, si él no lo tumba en ese último asalto, la pelea queda empate. Entonces, las dos peleas que pasó esta noche, la de Teofimo, si él pierde ese round, se queda empate. Y la pelea de Derevyanchenko con Munguía, si Munguía no lo tumba, queda empate. Entonces, hoy fue un buen día para la pelea, para el boxeo, Hoy fue un día muy, muy bueno para el boxeo, aunque claro, hubo controversia en la pelea de Derevyanchenko, pero era una pelea buena, una pelea, así como dice ustedes los mexicanos, era una pelea chingón, una pelea que uno disfrutó muchísimo viéndola. Pero yo estoy de acuerdo con todo el mundo que vio la pelea. Ganó Derevyanchenko.
A lo más que puedo decir, a lo más para Munguía, que lo tumbó, a lo más era un draw. Pero de todos modos, yo pienso que ganó yo miré que ganó Derevyanchenko.
No, yo estoy de acuerdo. Estoy de acuerdo.
Joel, una última preguntita y me voy. Yo pienso que Germán Ortiz es un muchacho muy disciplinado y más que estaba en un campamento ahí con Michelle Rivera y el equipo. yo pienso que si él no dio el peso hoy, yo creo que el cuerpo ya no da más. Yo creo que es tiempo que él tiene que subir a las 140.
Es lo que dijo que él se lesionó hace 3 semanas antes y no quería cancelar la pelea, entonces él como que no le estaba dando los ejercicios suficientes para bajar el peso. Esa es la excusa que él dio.
Okay.
Pero dije que él todavía se quiere quedar en la 135. Pero vamos a ver, yo estoy de acuerdo contigo, yo lo quiero ver subir en la 140. Además, la 140 está picante. Una pelea con él y Teofimo. Claro. Una pelea con él y Josh Taylor, aunque perdió, olvídate, una pelea buena. Vamos a poner ¿cómo digo? José Romira, hay pelea buena ahí en la 140. Que no, suba ahí, olvídate de la 135 que te está matando.
Yo quiero que con Dios mediante lo de Puello salga bien y lo pongan como él está en receso, lo pongan de una vez con Rolly y que le parta la cabeza a Rolly y que después entonces vaya a una unificación con Teofimo, con el que esté ahí.
Con Dios adelante, sea así. Vamos a ver cómo le va, porque él lo está pelando la suspensión. Vamos a ver cómo le va ahí.
Ahora, yo te voy a decir una cosa. A Teofimo no le va a ir muy bien con Suriel Matías, ni con Progrey tampoco.
¿Quién? ¿A Teofimo?
A Teofimo no le va a ir muy bien con Suriel Matías.
I don't know.
Este tipo una bestia.
Pero, no, yo estoy de acuerdo que es una bestia. A mí me encanta Suriel Matías. Pero el Teofimo que yo vi hoy es un monstruo. Yo no sé. Yo tengo que estudiar esa pelea.
Lo que no me gusta de él es que empieza, cuando está dominando, empieza a payasear y deja de tirar golpes que puede noquear a su rival.
No, pero eso fue hoy que él hizo eso.
Y que bailando.
Eso nada más fue hoy que él hizo eso.
No, él, mire, Joel, póngase a ver las peleas de Teofimo mañana, una por una. Y él, cuando él se siente de que cómodo, que está ganando, empieza a payasear, bailecito, perdiendo tiempo haciendo baile, que puede como aprovecharlo, dando golpe al rival y lo puede noquear. ¿Sí me entiendes?
Sí.
Pero, mi hermano, muchas gracias. Un placer estar en su canal ahí.
No, está todo. Oye, cuando tú quieras, coge para acá, loco. Cuando tú quieras hablar de vos, ya tú sabes, esta es la página tuya, no mía. Este es del público.
Dale. Siempre escucho toda la entrevista, siempre opino. Gracias por apoyar a la gente dominicana, que los dominicanos siempre han tenido mucho talento. Lo único que hacía falta alguien que lo diera a reconocer, y gracias a ti.
¿Y a dónde tú vives?
Yo vivo en Charlotte, North Carolina.
Wow.
Pero estoy hablando con un amigo mío que vive en New Hampshire, cerca de Boston, para ver si me pongo con él, a ver si voy a ver la pelea de
Adorno
Santos en New Jersey.
La de los Santos.
Sí. Okay. Voy a ver aquí de Charlotte, si Dios me lo permite, ahí a ver a de los Santos.
Te espero allá, porque es importante apoyar el boxeo y comprar taquilla.
Se me hace un poquito incómodo porque estoy lejos, pero voy a hacer todo lo posible porque hay que apoyar.
Exacto. Pues dale, mi hermano. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias a ti.
Okay. Dale. Yeah, sorry, y'all know I'm the voice of Dominican boxing, so sometimes I get
hell yeah.
You know, people that don't speak English, you know, and I gotta do what I gotta do. My bad, fellas.
Nah, you're good, bro. Nah, I agree with most of what you said, though. That I mean, we were already talking about it, about Adamas fucking up Jaime Munguia, and hey, you know me, bro. Jaime Munguia is Mexican, so I gotta side with him. But nah, I think Adamas and Triple G and anybody that has power would probably fold that dude, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Yo, this last fight was at 168. You imagine what Canelo would do to fucking Munguia? Canelo would fold him like a lawn chair. Canelo would break. Canelo's the last dude he should fight. If you don't want to fight Triple G and Adonis, you go fight Canelo. You don't get your jaw shattered. Forget broken. There'll be fragments of your jaw left.
He'll end up like Billy Joe Saunders, bro. Never fought again after that.
That's the last dude you want to fight. The same thing. You want to fight Benavidez? Benavidez will beat the shit out of you too. So go back down to 160 and try your luck over there. Those guys at 168 are cracking, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think even Caleb Plant beats him.
I agree. I don't think he hurts him like how Canelo would. But I think definitely I would pick Caleb Plant to beat him.
Yeah. I think even in any of these guys, Billy Joe Saunders, whether they knock him out or not, that's not what I'm saying. But I think they beat him pretty decisively.
Yeah. I think his next fight is gonna be against Beck the Bully, the guy who fought what's his name? Gabe Rosado in his last fight.
Yeah, Beck the Bully. Yeah.
I think that's the next fight, to be honest with you. I think that's the next fight. But we'll
Damn.
see.
Hey Joel, I gotta tap out, big dog, but thanks for having me on, brother.
Nah, for sure, man. You're always welcome, brother.
All right, you guys have a good night.
All right, man. Have a good one. All right. But I'm about to end the show. Carlos, shout out to you for hopping on, man. I appreciate you. Anything you want to say and anything you have an opinion on or you want to talk about before I let you go?
Nah, bro, just a good night overall, you know.
Good night of boxing. Good night of boxing.
Win again. Jaime Munguia, that was a good fight as well. So
good fight.
Good days like this. But nah, man, you take care, bro.
Man, I appreciate you. Shout out to
you,
man. All right, man. All right, guys. That's enough, man. It's 3 a.m. I'm about to go to sleep, and you should go to sleep too, man. Especially if you're on the East Coast. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button if y'all haven't already. Cash App and Zelle running across the bottom of the screen. If you enjoyed this and you like, damn, man, Broadway was entertaining me all day today. He did 2 interviews and he went live at night after the fight. I gotta send him something just so he can have some extra platanos. But when he ordering something on Uber Eats and he's debating if to get the platanos, I'm gonna send him that. You know, there you go. It's running across the stream. And if you want to look good, you know what I'm saying, you want a Dominican boxing shirt, go on go on BroadwayJoel.com, buy a Dominican boxing shirt. Yes, I know there's a lot of sizes that are missing and all that. I just put a new order in. I'm gonna be getting more shirts, and I'm gonna get different colors. I'm gonna get navy blue. I'm gonna get red, and then I already have the royal blue. So you guys will be good, man. I'm definitely gonna do the thing, do that, man. So again, if you want to buy a shirt, BroadwayJoel.com. That's where the link is. Sizes, again, there's not many available, but again, soon there will be. But all right, guys, until next time. Peace.